Welcome back, everybody, to High Flyer Radio number 45, the best pro wrestling podcast on the internet. And as always, here on a wonderful Friday evening, the Nerd Chicana here to host alongside my wonderful host, your favorite part timer, the only man who has right now taken Aiden almost to losing that title. Jabril. What's up,
So
Jabril?
close. What's up, man? It's good to be back. I miss y'all. It's been a minute. I know I was here for the WrestleMania watch along, but to do a high fly radio show, man,
Yes,
it feels good
sir.
to be back.
Yup. You're probably all thinking, where is what's it called? Aiden. What's it called? We do have a message from Aiden that we are going to read for you all. Um, of course, what's it called? It's going to be me and Jabril today, but hopefully that will be enough and be able to entertain you folks during this time. But sends a message to the viewers and to the listeners of High Flyer Radio. Hello, listeners and viewers of High Flyer Radio. There's some what's it called changes happening in my life, and in order to move my life along to the next step to better myself, I will have to miss the next 5 weeks of nerdcore programming. In my instead, on the Double or Nothing pay per view watch along will be the winner of. All right, you know what? This is okay. In my steed on the Double or Nothing pay per view watch along will be the winner of next week's pay per view Backlash, and it will not be my title on the line, but the unclaimed High Flyer Radio Interim Championship. Keep tuning in. Good luck next week to me. But and of course, apparently we have some words from well, from the challenger.
In the entire system now, and we're going to rebuild it in a proper image, in a proper way, where real contenders get real shots, and real fake champions don't stay as champions when they don't defend the title, or they choose to blow off the time, because I'm moving. Moving's not an excuse. If you're a champion, you fight. You be the champion. Not an interim thing. This is Kylie P. I approve of this message. And Raul, at Backlash, I'm taking your commissionership. I'm taking the number one contendership. And you go from 0-7 to 0-8. And your new name will be the Fraud Calamari.
Well, look, I don't know why I keep getting called fried calamari by calamari is a really good food. So first of all,
It is.
a whole lot of talk on from somebody who hasn't even competed in a lot of matches. To be honest, at least I've competed in 7 matches. At least I've competed in 7. What's called you can start running the campaign when you actually start competing. So that's what I'll say to that. At Backlash, I'm going to be facing Kylie for the interim High Flyer Radio Championship, but of course I also will be putting my commissionership on the line, and you know it's it's a good thing to be put in a match with me and to elevate you. And you
Mm.
could use some of the star power. You know, let's go. If I put you over, congrats. You got a career to look forward to here on High Flyer Radio. If I don't put you over, then it's just the way it's supposed to be intended to play out, Kylie. I'm sorry. You you can go be a president of your one person fan club all you want. But at Backlash, I'm taking the title. I'm keeping my commissionership, and I'm gonna beat Aiden at Double or Nothing. And to everybody who's wondering, why is he getting more championship? Just cry about it. Cry about it some more. I don't care. It's okay. Deal with it. So of course,
Deal with it.
just deal with it. Yeah, yeah.
It's the
Of course,
commissioner. What you gonna do?
yeah, yeah. So what's it called? What you gonna do? But of course, the only person who has been able to take Aiden almost in Aiden had not gotten that Stone Cold Steve Austin. What's it called? What's it called? That Vince McMahon prediction right in there. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, ooh. There's a lot of controversy revolving this championship, and I'll tell you that.
I lie awake at night thinking about WrestleMania. I almost had him, bro. I almost had him.
Yep, almost
But it's
had him.
okay.
Almost had him.
I'll get back in that championship running one of these days.
What a Friday it is indeed. What's up,
I'm
Chillzone?
saying, chill zone.
But coward. Fried calamari.
Fried calamari.
Right? Fried
Mr.
calamari is
Fried
great,
calamari.
especially when it pair it with a good sauce. I don't take offense to that nickname. I think it's great. And it's okay to be fried calamari, right? But you
Dang,
know
now I
what?
want
It's
fried
gonna suck when you're
calamari.
the loser. That's really gonna suck. So before we get into any of that stuff, Jabril, how you
Yes,
doing, man?
sir. Doing good, man. Doing pretty good. You know, things are oh shit. You see what Kylie said? Kylie said, I'm going to make high fly radio, yeah, legit 2022. Okay. We'll see. We're gonna see. We will see.
All right.
But I'm doing good, bro. Life is positive, you know, family's doing good. Girl's family's doing good. So I can't complain. Not at all, man. What about you? How's
Been pretty good,
everything?
man. Been a pretty good day. We went to Barnes and Nobles and went to go eat and just came back and just chilling. You know, we're gonna do this show and then what's called nothing tonight, y'all. No Moon Knight review. Moon Knight review will come back on Sunday. Brad is out today and tomorrow, so just been chilling here, man. Working on videos, watching movies for videos, and then uh, we're gonna be forgot I was gonna mention on Sunday, but um, the Nerdcore will be covering the Los Angeles Asian Pacific Film Festival. So we're trying to look at that stuff to see what we can watch and all that wonderful stuff. So gotta do all that stuff. So it's just kind of busy, a little busy, but also just kind of like chilling and hanging in here. Almost time for me to go back to Texas.
Woo!
Yes,
Come on
sir.
back.
Yes, sir.
Get it.
What about them damn kids, bro? What about them damn kids?
Man, come on, chill zone. You know what it is. F them kids. F them. Don't need
I'm
them.
Drago. Kylie's Drago,
Yeah,
and I'm
Apollo Creed.
Apollo Creed. If you die, you die. Shut up,
Whew, dang, is that a threat?
girl.
My God.
Yeah, girl, hush your mouth. Um, so yeah, man. It's just I'm glad to be here with you, man. I'm glad that we're able to do this episode today, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's not gonna be a lot of fun to talk about this breaking news, y'all, but just hot off the
No,
presses, literally today. Um,
today.
we've had some breaking news that there are some NXT releases, y'all. These are all have been
Yep.
reported by Fightful, specifically Sean Ross Sapp on Fightful Select. And the following names have been released from the company. The first one is Dakota Kai, Malcolm Bivens, but WWE had asked Bivens to resign in February, and he made it clear he didn't want to do so. Um,
Mm, I don't blame him.
Harland, Paige Prinzivali, Persia Pirota, Sanjana George, Draco Anthony, Mila Malani, Raylan Devine, and Dexter Loomis. That right there. Yeah. So those are 10 people that have been released by the WWE and NXT.
Yep.
No word right now. I don't know how it works, but I don't know if they have 90-day non-complete. I believe Malcolm does not have a non-compete, right? Doesn't have one
Yeah.
because he
No,
didn't
he's
resign.
done.
He wasn't released. He
Yeah.
was just didn't resign. So, um, yeah, man. This really sucks, man. It always sucks to talk about the releases because the releases really suck, man. Like nobody
Yeah.
should have to lose their job. But like, fuck, man. Like Dexter Loomis, y'all. Like literally
Yeah. Even,
first episode of NXT 2.0. We had a
yeah.
wedding, and it looked like they were
Yep.
gonna do some stuff with Dexter Loomis.
Yeah, and it felt like they were gonna go somewhere with him, and I was, you know, excited to see because I just think he's a great talent. Even like back when he was shooting with what was his name? I
Johnny
forgot, but I know
Gargano.
he got Johnny Gargano, and like other stuff. Like he was a good character as well as like a great wrestler. So I don't know. It just feels like a lot of times WWE is just like we can't do anything with you, but in reality, it's like you're not trying to do anything with them. You know, like these people are hella talented, and they just kind of like, well, we tried one or two, maybe three things, and it's not really the wrestler's fault, but more so like booking, and then like, all right, well, we're done, you know, and they just cut them, and it just gets weird because it feels like we're just constantly getting new people in, and then like cutting those people, and I just
Mhm.
don't know, like I don't know, it's becoming so routine, like it's not surprising, but at the same time, it is. I don't know, it's
Yeah,
It's weird.
it's weird, man. Damn. He don't want to resign. Sounds like it.
Facts.
Uh, I think NXT deals are 30 days. 30 days. Wow, Bivens should be Jay's new manager.
Yo, Bivin as Jay's manager would be
Oh yeah,
man. Hold on, I don't
yeah.
know, man. Mystic Aiden over there be pulling stuff into existence, So
I
could
would
be,
not be mad at that. I think Bivens is first of all, Bivens is good, really good.
yeah,
And I think what's it called? He's got the good look for like being a manager. But
yeah,
it also makes me really sad to see Dakota Kai go because Dakota Kai is really good, y'all. Like
yeah,
Dakota Kai is such a good wrestler, such a good character, and just great on the mic as well. And it sucks that like she won the tag title with the NXT tag titles with Raquel, and then Raquel moves up to they take him away from her, and then Raquel moves up to what's it called? She loses it to Toxic Attraction. Then Raquel goes up to SmackDown. So it kind of left Dakota Kai in this weird spot where like, what are we really gonna do with Dakota Kai?
right,
Because like as of late, it only felt like, oh, what's it called? Dakota Kai and Raquel are back together and they're doing the tag team. Like that's kind of what they wanted to do. But also it just I don't know, man. It sucks that Dakota Kai is gone, but like I know that she will definitely find her feet. You know, she will find somewhere
yeah.
to
She
work
will.
because she's a great talent for sure.
Yeah, she's a star. Like I don't doubt that she's gonna find somewhere, and it'd be cool to see her in AEW.
Mhm.
But wherever she goes, it's gonna be great. All right, bet
All
Kylie.
right. Thank you,
I
Kylie.
saw that draft to the Houston Texans. That was dope, Kylie. But yeah, man, it was really so good to see. All of them go, of course, but especially
Yeah.
Dakota Kai because I was a real big fan of hers.
Yeah.
Ugh,
It looks like
whack.
we really are kind of moving on to like a new kind of people that were going to be in NXT 2.0. You know, it looks it's obviously a different place now, and
Yeah, and we'll get more onto that when we get to that one topic. I don't know how far down that is, but we'll touch more on it when we get to the Amber situation. But
mhm.
yeah, I don't know what type of environment they're trying to create with NXT 2.0, and I don't want to be a part of it. Okay, I don't know. You know what I watch. You know what I be watching it, and it's nothing to
Yeah,
do with the vibes. So
yeah.
I don't know, man.
It sucks, and even having to read a recent like interview with Triple H, and when he was talking about like like why it happened and like how like and still like in between there, like I could feel like there was like this essence of like Trips also not being too fond of why it had to go away and like why it had to
Yeah,
change, and it sucks, man. It really sucks, but it's just man, I love people like Dakota Kai who are on there who like are those like not originals, but they were still like great people who are working there in
yeah,
NXT, and it sucks that they couldn't find something to do with her.
right. Like it feels like all the people who weren't like OG NXT, but like was like the newer generation of NXT, just aren't finding their place in NXT 2.0. And I don't blame them because it completely like did a 180 with this 2.0 thing, and you can tell like the direction they're going just isn't like
Hmm.
suited for that new generation of NXT that was there, the Garganos,
Hmm.
the Adam Cole, like, and you see it like everyone's either going to the main roster or they're going to other promotions, and I can't really blame them because 2.0 is just I don't know, man. I don't
It's
know
a
what
mess,
they're
man. It really is.
yeah.
It's a mess. There's some good stuff happening too, bro. Like the new tag champs, y'all. I like those guys. Those guys are good.
Oh, I need to see
But
them. I didn't look at
yeah,
them.
yeah, those two dudes are freaking good. But like
I
the
like
new
MZK. Is that their name?
yeah, MSK.
MSK. Man,
Yeah,
them boys.
yeah, what's it called? Some shit happened with MSK, so they're not around
For
anymore.
real?
Yeah,
Oh shoot! You gotta tell me
yeah,
that. I didn't know
yeah,
about that.
yeah. Shit happened with
Woo,
MSK.
okay.
One half is still very much in NXT. The other half is not in NXT
It's
anymore.
not. Oh, that's why it's just old dude by himself now. Oh
Yeah,
shoot. Okay, I gotta.
yeah,
Look, I'm looking into that later,
yeah,
homie.
yeah. But that's why the titles got vacated, bro.
Oh snap.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. But there's things that are working in NXT Japan, and there's stuff that just isn't working, and it's like I just wish that there was a little more what's it called, more balance of what is supposed to be happening there. But it really
Yeah,
sucks to know that these names are gone. But I hope everybody in here finds some new work and finds what's called place to call home. And but it's never good to find out about who's losing their jobs. It's a hard thing to read about when you're covering pro wrestling.
for sure.
Yeah. And also, we are having to say goodbye to an iconic, inspirational tag team, as tweeted by Cassie Lee on her Twitter. The inspirations have a message for the people. Former Impact Wrestling Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, the Inspiration, Cassie Lee and Jesse McKay confirmed today that they will be indefinitely stepping away from in-ring action. The Inspirations have been a great part of Impact's Knockouts roster and wonderful to work with, said Impact Executive Vice President Scott D'Amore. Um, Cassie and Jesse are incredibly talented performers. Everyone at Impact wishes them every success in the future. The Inspiration issued a joint statement. We first want to thank Scott D'Amore and the entire Impact family. We have had such an amazing experience working with the incredible Impact staff and roster. We will cherish these Impact memories forever. We are excited to start a new chapter in our lives and explore other opportunities that may come our way. For immediate release on April 27, 2022, y'all. So just 2 days before, it already has been confirmed. And man, I'll go first to you, Jabril. What's up, man? How you feeling about the Inspirations?
Low
Calling it
key,
quits.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why they ain't there. Yeah.
Eh, Can't be doing that, Playboy. No, sir.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
No,
But
sir.
I'm sad to see them go because they brought something I feel like different to the women's tag division, and it also felt like they were serious about the women's tag division. Like they wanted to like really bring someone into it, and if they couldn't, they were like not trying to. But whenever they did, like whenever they were in a promotion, they're like, we're gonna try to bring more light to the women's tag division, and them going to Impact, I felt was like great because, of course, WWE let them go as well, even though they were great talent. I love seeing them around because they were like supposed to be like this humorous yet also skillful tag team. Um, and now they went to Impact, and they also made a present became the tag team championships there or champions there. And like now, I'm low key like I get it. Like I don't blame them for wanting to like step away because I think they'll be successful even outside the ring just from their like personalities and characteristics. And I know what's the Jessie McKay? That's her real name. I know she had won a fitness competition a while back, so I'm like, yeah, this lady can do anything, and I'm sure what's her name can as well. Like, I have no doubts that they'll be successful outside the ring. But it is sad to see them go. I just feel like we're in a really good era of wrestling right now, and I would love to see them like in more promotions and more matches. But I mean, if they feel like calling it quits, like I don't blame them, you know. Because as much as it's like a really good era of wrestling right now, like none other. I mean, we got freaking Forbidden Door, you know, a couple of weeks, but at the same time, there's a lot of BS also in the wrestling world. So I don't blame them for wanting to step away.
Yeah, man, and that's kind of what it's gonna come down to, and it really sucks that like the landscape of the industry is changing so much at this point, and also what's it called, if like they're doing so good with their modeling stuff and they're making a good amount of money
Yeah,
from that. So honestly, like, what are we gonna? It's a real brainer. I'm gonna choose the profession where I'm not having to put my body on the line every single day,
right.
and where it's not gonna cause more harm to my body. And I think that obviously I respect their decisions and their decision to to step away already. But I also very much appreciate what the Iconics brought to WWE, and I love their one
Yeah,
of WWE's biggest mistakes has always been that they separated them and they broke them up. There are tag teams that shouldn't get what's it called, split up, like they
right.
really shouldn't be.
Including one of the real tag teams in the women division that were like an
Yeah,
actual tag team, and they were like,
yeah,
let's split them up and let's just put two random, two other just women wrestlers together and make them
yeah,
form a tag team. It's yeah,
yeah. They
yeah,
also, they do a lot of stuff with what's it called? With they have like their premium, like it's not like OnlyFans, but it's like their premium kind of subscription for like their modeling stuff and like
right.
they're obviously getting opportunities on the side with a lot of stuff that it's probably just a better what's it called? Just a better thing to do. And people are kind of not reading here. Like they're all like, "Oh man, they're gonna hit AEW," and I'm like, "No, dude, they said it.
Like
They're
they're done, bro.
indefinitely stepping away from in ring action. That means
Like
in
they're
ring, in
they're
a
not
ring.
wrestling anymore. It's done.
It's done. They're not wrestling anymore." And you know, I also loved seeing the stuff that she was doing with what's it called, like Cassie was doing with freaking Matt Cardona and stuff like that. So I was like,
Oh
oh, that
yeah.
was cool. And like, but I'm glad that they found a way that they feel like they want to just move on and be able to continue their careers somewhere else with like their modeling stuff. So can't fault them. I just we're gonna miss them in this world of women's tag team wrestling because they're so freaking good with each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like I hope they should go in the Hall of Fame,
yeah.
in the future because they definitely left their mark on in the wrestling world.
At least the Impact Hall of Fame. Holy shit, man!
At
Like,
least, yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
because what's it called? They really did bring some eyes to the what's it called?
Some eyes
The
there,
knockout
bro.
tag time. Yeah, like
Yes.
yeah, like I really hadn't given much of a shit about Impact, and I still really don't give much of a shit about
Listen,
Impact.
Raul, who has? Who has? Come on now. Nobody
Yeah,
was. Even when I saw they went there, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, one,
this is
I didn't know they had a
interesting.
women's tag team division in Impact before the Iconics
Yeah,
came. And that's just how it is. I'm just being honest. And then when I was like, oh shoot. And then when they won a championship, I paid attention. Not a
mm-hmm.
lot, just because I don't really F with Impact like that heavy,
Nah,
but I still,
not much.
but I still was
Uh,
watching and paying attention,
yeah,
slightly.
it's what's it called? You really can't make me care much about Impact these days. But I'm telling you, what's it called?
No.
I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
my eyes were definitely attentive of what they were doing in Impact, and yeah. Either way, I would hope that they go into the Impact Hall of Fame because let's go. Part of the reason why they the people gave a shit about the Impact tag team division for the knockouts, it's because of the Iconics, the inspiration.
Yep.
Yep.
Facts.
So yeah, we wish the inspiration all the wonderful what's it called luck in their future, and of course, if you don't what's it called follow them on Twitter and stuff, and keep up to date with what they do. They definitely are stepping
Facts.
away from the world of professional wrestling, but they're still going to be around here. So check it out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I can
So
see them in like acting roles in the future too, man.
oh
Like
hell yeah,
future is
yeah,
bright for them. They'll be all right.
for sure, of course. And of course, the future is bright for some of these. For some of these new, what's it called, returns. Of course, though one of them has, we know what's been going down with Mustafa.
Well,
You know,
we know what's going on with my
yeah,
brother Ali.
yeah. So after months of fans wondering what would be the state of Ali's career after his vocal online dissatisfaction with WWE Creative, Mustafa has returned to Monday Night Raw and appears to be entering a U.S. title program with Theory. And also, Asuka made her return. Asuka returns after being off TV since Money in the Bank due to WWE not having creative plans for her until this past Monday, where she will enter a program with Becky Lynch. Lynch gave her the Raw title to Asuka at the beginning of the Thunderdome era due to Becky being pregnant. Asuka would then drop it to Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 37 after a 231-day reign. Also, I just love. I was looking at like highlights. What's it called of Raw and what's it called? Where Becky's like, I gave this bitch my title.
Yep.
And she's
She
I'm
tweeted it
like,
too, bro. Like,
yeah, I gave this
man.
bitch my title.
Yo, I love
Yeah,
Becky's heel run right now. I love
yeah,
it
yeah. Also, I just
more
love
than
that
her
they're
other
letting keep
ones.
that look that they had right now on her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. I
yeah, it
dig
looks
it.
good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but look, man. I'm look. I like Oscar, guys. I know it's probably controversial because Oscar has been booked to the moon and back. I'll tell you that right now. What's it
Yeah.
called? They absolutely let her run a huge course on NXT, and you know the women's division suffered because of that whole like undefeated streak stuff. But I like Asuka. I just hope this doesn't lead to Asuka taking the title off Bianca or something like that. Because like I do want
Yeah,
Bianca to have another good reign because that first reign was good. I just don't want her to have to lose it like so fast.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
bullshit.
But
I
if she's
don't
entering a
want that
program with
again.
Becky, yeah, she's entering a program with Becky. I'm looking forward to that. Also, the fact that there is history there, so I like that. Now we're Mustafa.
And
Yeah, what's up, Jabril?
well, I
Yeah,
was gonna say on that, can we continue to have feuds in the women division that doesn't just circle around a belt? Please.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
the fact that it's her, Becky versus Asuka, and there's no belt involved, but it's from a past story is
Mhm.
good. Like I'm still intrigued, even though there's no belt involved, bro. Like we don't have to just have stories surrounding a belt. Please, like
Yeah,
I'm so sick of that. It feels like they're like, oh, wrestlers are they're not able to be on TV because there's no belt involved. I'm like, no, y'all can still make storylines without a belt being involved. It's possible.
this is
Anyways,
kind of what I like that they've been doing with like Natalia and Cora Jade over at NXT.
yeah.
Yeah, and I
Hmm.
was like, "Oh, that's interesting. Like, can we keep doing this?" Like, also like, oh, what they're doing with like Nikita Lyons and I can't remember her name. What's it called the other girl who she's always kind of facing off against. I'm like, you know, what? We can have feuds that aren't for belts. You know, that's
Yep.
the whole point of this. It's like these
The
feuds can
whole
happen without
point.
belts. But yeah, I love you. Like, I love the whole thing. Like, I literally handed this bitch my title.
Yeah. But yep. And
Oh my god.
Ali, man, that one shocked me. I ain't gonna lie. When I wasn't
Yeah,
watching, I got a notification and I was like, who returned? Mustafa? I was like,
yeah,
Mustafa, I read your tweet threads, bro. I seen your
yeah,
history of tweets, bro. I did not expect this man to ever set foot back in like a WWE ring. But I heard, and I could be wrong, that like he's still under contract for a good while.
yeah.
So I was like, maybe he was like, well, might as well, wrestle, while I'm still under contract. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard. But
Yeah.
still, that was shocking. I don't know.
Yeah. Aiden also does have a good side note here that he put in our notes. Like, where the hell is Alexa Bliss? Like, yeah, where is Alexa Bliss?
That's a good question. Cause I would say on her honeymoon, but that was like a minute ago.
Come
Like
on,
she's
guys.
already done with all that
Guys,
jazz.
I don't know who takes a
But
month long honeymoon, bro. Come on, chill.
shoot, I know I will. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good point, Chillzone.
Yeah.
That's a good point. And that's what I was gonna say. That's maybe took inspiration. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Chilzone says, "Well, I don't think anyone really expected Cody to set back foot back in WWE, and here we are." And that's what I want to bring up. Can we appreciate? Like, I have been loving this man. Like, I still can't believe it's real, Jabril. Like, you and I, like,
Yeah,
even
nah.
Jabril was just frozen when that happened. He was like, "This is not happening. Like, this is
It,
not happening." And I just been enjoying this so much, man. I love seeing just that smile on Cody, like being able to like what's it called, being there, and also like when he embraced like Randy at last in
bro,
this
when
week's
he
Raw.
hugged Randy, it felt like it
Yeah,
still doesn't resonate. Like it's still hard
yeah,
for me to process him being in a Raw ring alone, man. Oh, you ain't lying, Aiden. Oh my god, that'd be
yeah.
fire. That would be
It would be fire.
fire.
It would be fire. Cody versus
God
Mustafa.
damn.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I just here,
ooh.
man. I hope that Mustafa has good time left, and I hope that they do stuff with him. But I don't know, man. God, I know Mustafa really wants to get out, and they're just not letting him. And it's probably because WWE is scared of where he's gonna go. And
Yeah,
they were doing such a good job with retribution and stuff like that, and then they just let that just sink. They didn't know what to do
yeah.
with that. And I
And
just,
he
man,
he carried it as long as he could too.
yeah,
He even though like you can kind of see it dying off, Mustafa still gave like all his all
yeah,
with that run for retribution. Like he did as much as he could. So I respect him for that.
Yeah,
even with the dumb names.
yeah. Well, we have some more stuff here. We have, of course, in the other side of things, Athena finally kind of was able to have the time to get some stuff off her chest on an interview, and she talked about her final days as Ember Moon. And I'm gonna go ahead and let Jabril open with this one. Jabril, were you able to watch this? And because I didn't get the chance to watch this, so it's called.
Yeah,
If you want to go ahead and talk about this.
yeah. I'll talk about like the part that really like I guess got me, and she was very emotional during this interview. For those who haven't seen it, and one of the things she talked about was being in NXT and NXT 2.0 coming around, and the creatives trying to get her to dress sexier, and
Mm,
have her change her attire, act a certain different type of way, and one of the things she was saying, and it was like no shade to Mandy, but she's like, not everybody is Mandy. And the fact that they were trying to make all the women's division like that was also like, what the hell? Like, in my opinion, it's slightly. No, I think I see it as sexist. Like the
yeah,
fact
it's
that,
also
and
very
it's just
regressive.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, like why would you, and like once she talked about was like the era of like divas, and that's not who Athena is. She's not a diva. She's a wrestler, and like we supposed to have moved past that, and it's not to say
that was
that
the whole
women
point of the
wrestlers,
women's revolution. Like,
right, right, and that's like not, and there's not nothing wrong with wanting to be sexy or have that look as a wrestler, but to force it on women, that's crazy. And you see what Aiden's saying.
yeah, Tina basically representing the NXT fandom and having no clue what was going on behind the scenes, and how they were just destroying her character. Yeah, and
Yep.
it just sucks. And it's like breaking her and Shotzi up just because the Raw writers had no clue they were a tag team on that. And that's the part that like makes no sense. How do you
Yeah.
not know what's going down on the other show? Like you should know what's going down in the other shows.
I mean, I don't know. It goes back to when God, I don't know why I forgot his name. Scarlett Bordeaux and what's her husband's name?
Carrying costs. Carrying
Karrion
cross.
Cross. When homie came, he was champion on NXT, bro. And then they brought him to Raw and lost to Jeff Hardy. Dash was
Yeah.
my. I was like, like, but it's just weird. Like, how can you, like you said, how can you have this disconnect between brands? Like,
You work
you're
at the
all
same
part of
company.
WWE, right?
Yeah.
And you can't. You literally have to just turn on YouTube and look at a clip of NXT and be like, oh wait, oh they're a tag team. Okay, got you. But like,
You have
yeah,
an Instagram
it's
account that posted them when they became tag team champs. Like,
yeah,
there's no excuse as to why you shouldn't know what's happening on the other shows when you're writing for the company that makes these shows. But like the
yeah,
thing about the dressing sexy stuff, like that's just it's so regressive. Like, yes, what's it called? If some of them want to dress sexy, like bro, fucking Nikita Lyons be looking great in that shit, bro. Nikita Lyons be looking great, bro. But you know what? If somebody doesn't want to dress like that, she feels like her character isn't that, then they should have the right to not do that. It feels very regressive of what the women's revolution stood for. You know, getting more
right,
matches, not having to be what's it called subjected to only being sexual appeal and stuff like that. It makes no fucking sense why they would want to regress to that. And it's like
yeah, and
that's the
it's
whole point
it's
of
so
NXT
weird,
too. Like the NXT
right?
women were breaking barriers. Like
Yeah. Freaking even like I remember when I watched the match that you I forgot what pay-per-view. I think it was Takeover when we used to have Takeover. And it was a women's match. And it was so many effing chairs in that match, bro. I was losing my mind. I was like, I've never
yeah,
seen as many chairs in a women's match. And it was insane, So and I got that from NXT. And of course there's like some women wrestle on Raw and SmackDown as well. But like NXT women were like going ham, bro, when it came to matches. Like with
yeah.
not holding back. And Athena is such a like talented wrestler. Like it's crazy how they like just look. He just buried her like after all this time, and like
Mm-hmm.
she, God, it sucks. I'm getting upset, but it's just that was one person I was already seeing like having a championship run,
Yeah.
and I feel like she had everything like to be that, and it just felt like booking just I don't know. And then this shit really pissed me off because I'm like, man, like so like it's just hella regressive, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's 2022 and you're talking about they need to dress sexier because that's what is that what NXT 2.0 is now? It's like just are we going back to the diva era? You know, and no disrespect to divas, but like what are we doing in NXT 2.0? Like, please let me know. Anyways,
yeah. And well, and to another thing that honestly does cause me to get a little heated as well. What's it called? The TNT title. We're going over to the AEW side of things. The TNT title has been a hot mess. And look, I
what
get it.
is happening?
Get it. Like I get what people are saying, like, oh, it's making Scorpio look good, and like he's getting over. I'm like, I don't care. You don't have to do that by flip flopping the titles. Like it's just stupid.
Why are we playing hot potato right now? No one
Yeah, she
No one
was. She
likes
was
that.
wasted potential. There was so much, a lot of it had to do with the injuries as well, but like also just she's great talent. And it sucks that they never let. But look, in the past 6 months, we have had Sammy Guevara lose the title to Cody.
Mhm.
Sammy Guevara wins the interim TNT title due to Cody contracting COVID-19. Sammy Guevara unifies the two titles by beating Cody in a great ladder match, by the way.
Yeah, it was dope.
Scorpio Sky then beats Sammy for the title. And then at Battle of the Belts, too, Sammy turns heel and beats Scorpio Sky to regain the title. And then recently, Scorpio turned babyface and wins the TNT title again and is the current TNT champion. Please, for the love of God, let this be the last time it changes for a while. Please.
Because
Like, the fact, like I said this already, there should be a special feeling, a special accomplishment to somebody being 3-time or 2-time TNT champion, AEW World Heavyweight Champion, whatever it is right now, in a company that hasn't even existed for 10 years, bro. Like, there should be a certain, what's called accomplishment, a feeling of accomplishment when your champion you have a multiple time champion now. And it's like, oh, like I get it. Like the matches have been good. I ain't not gonna lie, man. The matches are good. But like when the title keeps flipping and flipping, the title loses its prestige. It's gonna lose its prestige.
Agree.
And it's like, okay, so there's just another standard mid-card title that happens to what's it called just exist there. And it's like this is the same shit that was happening during the Charlotte and Sasha feud on Raw for the Raw Women's title. Remember, it kept changing from Charlotte to Sasha. Okay, Sasha loses it this time, loses it to Charlotte at Hell in a Cell. Okay, then Charlotte loses it on Raw, and it goes back to Sasha. And it's like no stability at all. So Jabril, let me know what you think about this.
I hate it, bro. I like the matches have been good, but I don't like the flip flopping the belts. I don't care like what belt it is, unless it's the 24/7 belt. It shouldn't be flip flopping. Not like this. Not at this rate. Nah, it makes it look not as valuable of a belt. You know, like when Miro won, and we'll talk about him. Like I was like, damn, this is crazy. You know.
Where the fuck is Miro? That's
When
good. Aiden brings that up too. Where the hell is Miro?
Yeah, where the hell is Miro?
That movie could not be shooting for that long, bro. No, I
what movie? He's in a movie?
He's supposed to be shooting a movie, but like, yo, he can't be shooting this long, bro.
No, man. Now. Like, homie, get in this picture. We need you with this belt on. You need to come in, smack. Well, Scorpion Sky now, but like, come get this belt, bro. bring Aiden. Bring Aiden Miro, bro. But even when Brody Lee won a TNT title, I was like it was a big deal, you know. And now like I'm just kind of like, all right, well, who's gonna take it off next? I need to see somebody that's not one for sure, not Sami Zayn. Which also like it kind of puts Sami Zayn in kind of a bad spot because like I'm tired of seeing him as a champion, you know. I would love Swerve. I would love Swerve to get the title. I think that would put a fresh new look on it, and Swerve is hella talented.
I have
and if we put it back on Miro, I need Miro and Keith Lee.
We'll probably ass anyway.
I need
So
a Miro and Keith Lee feud.
yeah.
If Miro gets the title.
But book the next. I think the next one is probably gonna be Wardlow because he got screwed in his match. So once he's done with his feud with MJF, he's probably going back. And shit, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Wardlow versus Miro. Wardlow versus
Mm,
Miro would be
that'd
cool.
be that'd be
But
good too.
I don't want to think about who the next TNT champion is because I just want Scorpio Sky to have the reign that he deserves.
Yeah.
For real, man. Like I just want him to finally have the reign that he deserves. All people who need the TNT title this year.
Oh,
Oh
sorry,
man. Oh, so what's it
Miro
called? Swerve,
and
Miro,
Andrade.
Andrade. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, yeah, Andrade, man. I don't know what's happening with their little
His feud with
uh
Darby seems to keep
with
going. It's a
yeah,
never ending feud.
stretching on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't like the flip flop, and hopefully Scorpio gets a good run and then we put it on somebody else. But let's have them, let's give them time to have a good run, let's hope. Yeah, they are. They are
Bad.
pummeling
Humbling
Andrade,
bad,
man.
bro. Yeah. It's like, come on, man. Like he deserves better than that. He's a damn good wrestler.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you feel that AEW has too many good wrestlers right now?
I think they're what's it called? They have too many people in their roster and too little of time on their shows, and they can't handle all of them.
Yeah,
That's
cuz
why I keep saying instead of concentrating on doing these ROH matches and what's it called and doing like these Battle of the Belts, let's try to build out more of these other stars and concentrate on the ones that you have already. Like Tony, seriously, needs to stop bringing in people already. Needs to stop. Like like it's getting to the point where there's too many people that he can't concentrate on everybody, and like this is where you kind of get to the point where it's like, hey, maybe you do need writers. You can't just be the only writer. Maybe you kind of do need writers to concentrate because hell, you're seeing it in the women's division. It's like the women division needs its time as well, and
yeah,
I don't know, man. I what's it called? AEW is far from being perfect, and I think people need to realize that
right.
as well. Like it's far from being perfect, and there's I think that they need to stop with Rampage and what's it called? Make an ROH show, and also just what's it called? Give a little bit of extra time to Dynamite or what's it called? I don't know. It's hard, man. It's hard to tell what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I feel that. It's like that's why I asked. I just feel like, man, their card is so stacked, like
Mm-hmm.
insanely stacked. Like I don't know many people who aren't talented in that show, or both shows. And I'm like, man, like I know that has to be difficult to like make sure everybody like shines, as they continue to grow. And even with like Samoa Joe coming recently, and I think what did he
Mm-hmm.
win the Ring of Honor
World
TV
TV title.
championship?
Yeah.
Yeah, World TV
Yep.
title, which was a good match. But I'm like, man, but like, how do you like balance it all? It's just so stacked, man. Goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it's great as wrestling roster, but when nothing's being done with them and some of them are just there and putting meaningless feuds, you really come on, like what's really being done? Yeah. It's about time that like either he gets writers or he does something so that way everybody can find something to do. And it's like
Right.
and like I get it. It's really cool that you have a YouTube show, but like, dude, not a lot of people are watching that, man. Like not a lot of people are gonna watch that, and it's gonna be hard for you to run storylines on there. So I don't know, man. It's too much. They have too much people, and like not a lot of people get the spotlight that they should, and it's just I don't know, man.
The House of Black going against the tri what are their names? I know it's Ray Phoenix returned, which was awesome.
Oh yes,
But
Ray Phoenix returned.
Ray Phoenix returned, but Ray Phoenix Penta as well as Pac versus the House
Yeah,
of Black. I
I
am
love
hyped
that.
for that shit,
I'm
bro.
hyped.
That's lit. I can't wait for that, man. I don't know who's gonna
Hmm.
win, but I don't care. I just need to watch that match for sure. But yeah.
Well, if AEW gets a streaming service or latches onto HBO Max when it and Discovery Plus. Maybe they get a streaming show that they can throw talent and good production. And that's the thing. That's what they're missing. They're missing a freaking good streaming service to be able to put this stuff on, man.
Yeah.
That Triangle versus House of Black is gonna bang. Fuck yeah, it's gonna
Yes,
it's
it
gonna
is,
bang, bro.
man. Woo,
Yep, yes, sir.
man, I can't wait for that.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
Speaking of Forbidden Door, which is coming hopefully soon. I can't remember when the date is, but coming soon. We are having an AEW versus NJPW show, um, and God, man, it's been something I've been. I love the ROH Battle of the Worlds, and I was like, oh, I want to see this happen again. We're both two promotions kind of do it. They didn't really do it with Impact when they were working with Impact, and I'm glad it's gonna finally happen where NJPW is gonna go ahead and get to go up against AEW. So I'm gonna see what's up, but Aiden has some 3 matches that he really wants to see. So these are dream matches that
and
you
it's
want to see on the
June
show.
26th, I
June
believe.
26th?
Yeah, June
Yeah.
26th.
Oh, yeah,
Oh wait,
because it's
no,
like
Cap. Wait.
25th,
No,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
26th, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is the
3
26th.
days after I'm supposed to be out of here, out of Chicago. Yep.
True.
I fucking hate it, bro. I fucking hate it.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah. Couldn't have fucked me over better, bro.
Just get in the hotel, bro. For
Aiden, these are Aiden's top 3 dream matches that he wants to see at NJPW versus AEW Forbidden Door. CM Punk versus Kenta Kobayashi. Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. And Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada 5. I'll tell you this right now, bro. CM Punk versus Kenta, that's going to be one stiff-ass match. And I don't think that Kenta's going to be holding back. Because I don't know. It's not about whether CM Punk wants to face Kenta. I don't know if Kenta wants to face CM Punk, bro. All I know is that Punk better be ready because that match is gonna be full of receipts. It's gonna be full of receipts. Yeah. I don't think that man's ready for what Kenta's gonna do. But I like these matches, especially Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. That'd be great. Hell, I would even say like for one of mine, Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay. Fuck, that would be cool.
I had well, I'll do yours first, then I'll go mine.
No, you go ahead and give one. We can just.
But one of mine's is Lucha Bros versus Will Ospreay and Jeff Cobb. I want that tag team match. I love Lucha Bros and Will Ospreay, fucking magnificent. As well as I love Tetsuya. I don't know a lot of wrestlers from New Japan, but I do know I do love Tetsuya.
Naito?
And I want him versus MJF. I think that would be a dope match.
Bro, I would love also what's it called? Kind of do something there with the Blackpool Combat Club. With Wheeler Yuta versus Shooter. Yeah, Wheeler Yuta versus Shooter, bro.
That'd be fun.
Sir. And I don't know, a third one. Like this is something to me that like I would love to see this happen, especially because like Kenny left NGPW and Ishii just stayed there and in NJPW, but like Ishii versus Omega, like the two the Golden Lovers, bro, going up against each other, like that would be something crazy. But also Omega versus Okada 5, I mean that right there's money, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
that one
right there is enough for me to be like, okay, I'm watching the fuck out of this. But
yeah, for sure.
But hell, even Danielson versus Okada, bro. Danielson versus Okada.
Danielson versus Okada. They never fought before, huh? Have they?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Danielson.
I don't know. The Golden Lovers versus the Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express versus Hardy Boys. If only Omega could recover in time.
I don't know if the Hardy Boys can keep up with them anymore, though. Low key.
I don't know, man.
Not with them boys.
Hey, but they've been doing.
But I'm still watching. They have. I be getting worried about Jeff, though. I be getting worried.
Yeah, but
his swans don't be hitting like they used to. So I'll be like, easy there,
Jeff
bro.
Jeff,
Same. That's for sure.
Did you already say your third one?
No, probably just I want Kenny and Okada again. Like
Kenny and Okada. Yeah.
They magic together. That's one of the first matches I watched of New Japan, low key.
Yeah. God damn, bro. But I'm really excited, especially once this card's gonna start building itself out next month. I'm gonna be really excited to
Mm,
see what they're gonna do. And
yeah,
yeah, oh man, I would only hope for some fucking bangers here, man. I would hope so, because you've
yeah.
got two great rosters that can work well with each other, and like we've been seeing it, bro. Like it's called who just had a match? It was Ibushi and who else? Who was it? What's it called? Just had a match. Ibushi, was it Moxley or something?
I think it was damn, who was that? Was it Marks or was it Danielson?
I can't remember, bro. Who was it this week on AEW?
Oh no, it wasn't.
Can't remember, bro. Hold on, I'm looking it up here because I
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Ibushi came and fought somebody. I can't remember.
Hey, me neither.
Come on, man. Don't bring up Jericho like that, Stacey. Oh my god.
Oh man,
Not
I can see that.
remember. Was it?
Cole,
Cole.
that's
Yeah.
who it was. Because he
Yeah.
announced it too. Because it was for
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
heart. What was it? It was the heart something. They were
Oh, the Owen Hart Foundation thing. Yeah.
the
The
Owen
men's
Hart. Yeah,
tournament.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. That's what it was for.
Yeah. Which also like what's it called? What's it called? Cash Wheeler and Drax. Also, what's it called? Cash and Drax went up against each other. Yeah, it was something to do
I
with the
need
card.
Jay
Really
White
nice.
in the match too, though.
Yeah. Oh, White. White versus Omega. I mean, White versus Omega, bro.
Yes, I need. That's what I need. That's the one. I need White versus Omega. Granted, I don't
Yeah.
know if Omega be back by then, but
I don't think
hopefully
so.
that'd be a banger. Ugh, god dang, it's so many. There's too many
Yeah.
possibilities, man. this is gonna
Yeah.
be
Shit, Ishii
this is gonna be
versus
one for the
fucking what's
books.
it called? Eddie. I don't know, man. It's the possibilities 100% are endless, man. And it'd be a freaking awesome thing to see, man. But
Hmm.
we've reached the last segment, y'all, of our match of the month and our favorite wrestler of the month here. Of course, I'll read off Aiden's. Aiden's match of the month was FTR versus the Briscoe Brothers for the ROH World Tag Team titles, and of course, his favorite wrestler of the month was FTR. Uh, what's it called? My favorite match of the month, man, was actually one that what's it called? That that I didn't expect to be that great. It just has a really bad finish. But we were watching it in the Discord, and my match of the month was Will Ospreay versus John Moxley at Windy City Riot, man.
Damn,
At LGBW Windy City, man. I'm telling you, Brad. I'm telling you, Jabril, that match was fucking fire, bro. Shit
I gotta
ending, but
watch it.
fire, bro. Was so freaking good, bro. Terrible finish, but a great
Yeah,
match nonetheless. Um, my what's it called? My wrestler of the month. I wanted to put FTR, but like I don't know, like just also Moxley, man. Moxley's been doing great, man. But I also really got to give it up to Wheeler Yuta. I'm gonna pick Wheeler Yuta. Yuta has been showing that he was more than just like being there with like the best friends and stuff. And
yeah,
I'm really happy of what they're doing with Yuta. And 100%, let's go. I'm really into this old BCC thing and seeing what they're gonna do with that. So
and
for sure, Wheeler Yuta's
falling
mine.
off of that, that's my match of the month is Wheeler Yuta versus John Moxley. I love that match. That
Yes,
shit
sir.
was fire. I didn't expect much from Yuta. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
Yeah.
wasn't. I thought it was just gonna be a stomp by Moxley, and that man came to fight, bro. I was like, yo. And then when he got busted open, that man
Hmm.
was bust like straight red, bro. And he continued the match. Still freaking going crazy on Moxley, like, and then not to finish it with Regal's, accepting him, man. I was like, that's good booking right there. That's some good storytelling. That man Yuta brought it, and I became a fan that day. I'm low-key didn't even follow him until I saw that match, and I'm like, yeah, no, that dude's special. Wrestler of the month, man. I don't know. That's a hard one. Low key, I want to say Montez Ford, just because I can't get over this man's frog splash, and like
One of
it
the
was
best, bro.
one of the best, bro. And like whenever he wrestles, RK Bro or the Usos, I just love watching them, man. So for me, it's Montez Ford. I love that guy.
Yeah. Also, just what's it called? Was gonna bring up what's it called? Randy's whole promo on the Usos when he was like, yep. What's it called? It looks like the big dog let the bitches out. I'm like, oh.
Yep.
I'm like, oh damn.
Also love Ali, his what he said to Austin Theory. He's like, oh, all biceps and no balls. Oh, like get him, Ali. Oh man.
Minoru Suzuki versus Samoa Joe has to be up there. Murder Grandpa can't be denied.
Mm.
100%. Murder Grandpa cannot be denied. That was a good match too. But yeah, man, what's it called? I love it. I love that they do it. They did the celebration of 20 years of Randy, and also just it's wild, man. Randy really is in like the last one of his best runs right now, and he's having
Yeah.
so much. You can tell he's having so much fun, bro.
Yeah, he's on fire. He did so many RKOs in that match on Monday. I was like,
Yeah.
God damn. But he was having the time of his life, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love to see it.
And of course, we will be back next weekend with WrestleMania Backlash watch along on Sunday, May 8th at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, y'all. It's going to be me, the commissioner, versus Kylie, El Presidenta, to determine Aiden's replacement as the interim champion on May 29th at Double or Nothing, where also it'll be for my what's it called my commissionership is on the line as well. I don't know if what's it called right now. The card is not done yet. I think is it what's it called. This is the current card right now. SmackDown Women's Championship match: Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match. We have Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins 2. We have a tag team unification match between the Usos and RK Bro, and we have AJ Styles versus Edge 2. Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. Bobby Lashley versus Omos. Did you see that video of Bobby Lashley facing Drew McIntyre at a live event? And what's it called? Drew goes to run the ropes, and also Bobby. But when Drew goes, Bobby goes to the other one, and the ropes like snap, and he falls off, and like falls off to the other side, and because the rope snapped in the ring. Yeah.
I did not see that.
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro. But he's okay, but like that shit was wild.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Raw,
still.
yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Raw Women's Championship match: Bianca Belair versus Sonya Deville. Which, by the way, I'm just so happy for Sonya. You know, it's good to see where she was at before, where she went through that whole like attempted kidnapping, and now she's like being able to finally feel comfortable to get back into the ring and stuff. It's like I'm glad that Sonya, is doing this, and also it's for first feud for Bianca in her new reign. Like that's kind of interesting, a new thing to do with Sonya. So
yeah,
I'm interested to see that match, and also
I'm all for different, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but that video is wild. When you get the chance to watch it, bro, you gotta watch
I'm watching it right now.
yeah. So like just
yo.
Yeah, and he snaps and he falls.
Yo, Bobby flipped though over that. Oh man.
Yeah. That shit was wild, right?
That shit's crazy. Oh yeah, that was recent. That was what, yesterday? 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. Oh my god, damn, that's crazy. Oh wow. But yeah, that is wild. But yeah, it's good to see them in a feud that I've never seen before. And like you said, it's here, Sonya in like something cool. With the champion. I love it.
I love it too, man. It's been fun. And of course, Aiden says something here. Becky and Bianca was amazing too. Fuck yeah, man. Becky.
Oh yeah.
That was this month.
That show was.
My match of the month is my match of the year right now.
Yeah, low key. I forgot it was this month. Damn.
Either way, it has been a lot of fun.
Man.
I want to thank everybody who was in chat here: Aiden, Stacy, Mr. Chillzone, and Kylie. Thank you all so much for being here and talking with us during this time. It was also a lot of fun to be here with Jabril again. Thank you, Jabril, for being here. It's been a lot of fun,
man. Happy to be here.
Always a good time. Always a good time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much for everybody who tuned in today. If you were watching it at a later date, and if you're on a replay in the audio services, thank you all so much. And of course, stay tuned for some more programming here at the Nerdcore on Sunday. I'm so sorry. I don't usually yawn during shows.
You
That's
come
yeah.
on, man. What you doing?
I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Yeah, yeah. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
So tired of being tired.
Yeah,
But nah, I feel you, bro.
yeah, man.
I feel you.
Yep. So on Sunday we're gonna be back for another Nerdcore live show. We're gonna be talking about Moon Knight episode 5. We're not doing it tomorrow or today because Brad is out, so I'm not gonna no live show tonight or tomorrow. But on Sunday we will be here for our we'll be on the Nerdcore live show for Moon Knight episode 5. But of course, Jabril, you want to let them know where they can find you, man? That way they can always stay
Oh
up to date
yeah.
with you.
You can find me at Jabril Ali on Instagram and Kill Brill on Twitter, and that's pretty much it. Cause your boy don't be on socials like that no more. Sorry, y'all.
He's
I'll get
trying to
back
do
on. Don't worry.
Twitch,
Don't
but like
worry.
your shit don't work. Your shit don't work, right?
Man, my shit don't work. That wasn't working, man. I was like, ain't worth it. I ain't fit to bring y'all 720 resolution. I can't do that to y'all. It got to be 1080p up. Like I refuse to give y'all 720p content. So yeah, until I get that worked out, yeah, not yet. But I do like playing games. So once I get that shit worked out, I'll stream.
Yeah.
And stuff. But yeah.
And of course, we will see you all next week for WrestleMania Backlash. And of course, after
Woo.
that, we will see you for Double or Nothing. And of course,
Woo.
it may be gone, y'all, but don't forget about the Smackadillas. They're not available anymore. Don't forget about the Smackadillas.
But you keep those smackadillas in your heart, y'all. That's where
Exactly.
they belong.
Yeah.
No matter if they're gone, they're always here.
But as
Goddamn
always,
smackadillas.
it's been a fun time. This has been High Fly Radio. Don't tap out.